Well, hello there. It's nice to see you. Today, we're going to talk about dominant chords. Now, dominant chords are pretty cool. They're kind of too cool for school. They have a bit of an aggressive sound to them. They're not like a happy, floaty major seventh chord. They're not a dark and sullen minor seventh chord. The dominant chord is a little aggressive. It's got a little bit of an attitude. And that's because it has a tritone in between the third and the seventh of the chord. In this case, it would be a diminished fifth, the way that it's spelled. And that tritone really is pushy. It wants to push you through the line of fourths. So the dominant chord sounds a little bit like this. This is a very basic and rudimentary voicing for the dominant seventh chord. We see we have a major triad, and then we have a flatted seventh. There's a major second between the seventh and the root, or a minor seventh in between the root and the seventh. Okay, major triad with a flatted seventh. That's your makeup for a basic voicing for a dominant chord. Okay, the relationship between the third and the seventh, this is what causes all the stress, all the tension, all the drama, because this really wants to go here. Pretty bad, depending upon what the root is. And in this case, we're going to assume that the root is C. That's going to push you through the line of fourths to F. And let me play this up here so you can see it. C7 oftentimes pushes you to F major, and thus the name, the dominant chord, because it pushes you through the line of fourths 90% of the time. Okay, so let's do these through the line of fourths, and we'll start somewhere else. We'll start at E flat. Okay, here's your E flat major triad. There's the root, the major seventh, and then there's your flat seventh. E flat 7. A flat major or G sharp major with your flatted seventh. D flat major triad with a flatted seventh. D flat 7. F sharp major with a flatted seventh. F sharp 7. B7. E7. A7. D7. G7. C7. F7. B flat 7. And then we're back at E flat. So if you're one of those people that thinks of chords in colors, dominants are like red or black, like they've got a lot of power and they've got a lot of energy to them. And again, it's because of that tritone, that diminished fifth, sometimes also known as an augmented fourth. In this case, we call it a fifth because it's some sort of E to some sort of a B. This tension does not sit well. It wants to go somewhere, and the dominant chord wants to push you through the line of fourths. So there's your basic explanation of dominant chords. Happy practicing.